Excellence is a journey where the weak lurk in shadows. Yet my blade burns stronger. One by one, I smother them. I reap their flames. Let them fear me. In the midst of war, I breathe fire.
Shut up and sit down.
Okay, here we go. Want to do this? Did they just load me up as a generic controller? Might have to yeah, I might have to restart it because I guess. Okay, I got it right. All right, here we are once again, Zhanhu. Yes, I tried to stream last week and kid was sick and he was still sick and he stayed home and I stayed home Monday with him. Yesterday I worked. And yeah, I really haven't played that much with him. I only got to rep 2 with him. I do believe he's at rep 2. Yeah, rep 2 level 11. But yeah, I got a little bit with him. Gosh, he's kind of, yeah. That's kind of like playing Nabushi, where everybody is carrying everything that you do, because he's really easy to parry. His attacks are really slow. He's set up to just basically be able to dodge almost all the time. So yeah, and they have his punish counter, his little dodge counter punish thingy when he does deflect. I'm just calling it deflect. It's not really deflect. It's he has a superior block in the direction that he dodges. But yeah, it's kind of like deflect. You do that, press X, do a little maneuver. I was watching Neutralite actually play him, and it seemed to be a definite advantage for him to do that. So I'm gonna try to do it. I need to try to do it. I never really got to learn deflect or anything. I really need to. But yeah, I really haven't even been playing this again. What I did was I wasn't even playing Elder Scrolls. I went back and played Jump Force, and I was just annoyed with people and their little goofy play styles. It's just, oh my god, just the most cheesiest of stuff, just complete cheese. Just yeah, it's yeah. I mean, and then the people are just using. I'm fighting people, and they're using the same 3 characters they've been using since I met them a month and a half ago when I started playing. And I'm just, how is that fun using the same 3 characters all the time, doing the same combo all the time? Because one of the other things that happens is that some of them, like the ones that I was beating, and I'll tell you how I was beating them in a second. But yeah, the ones I was beating, you know, it's they couldn't, if they couldn't get their little combo, whatever their self-programmed combo they have that they do all the time, if they couldn't get that, or if it got broken a little bit and they couldn't get back to it, they pretty much collapsed. That's what happened. So it's just like they were utterly dependent on being able to pull off that combo no matter what. And it was kind of sad. And it was really sad because I was just like, screw it, I'm just going to play everybody. Because I wasn't playing people, certain team compositions, I just wasn't going to play them. There's quite a few of them. Some of them, Jotaro, Hisoka, and Bakugo, or whatever his name is. Little fire shooting guy. And usually him, almost in any team, you know, you're going to have that same auto cannon cheese. That's all they want him for, is that auto cannon. Because it stops people, it raises them up in the air. You find they can shoot you. And you're letting, they can get you back in a combo, you know, do more damage. Not like it's not effective and everything. It's just, I just find it overly cheeses and you're overly dependent on that one move. Your whole thing revolves around one move. And that's it. Well, some of them would do the one move, and then they would have perfect barrier, cell move, and yeah, they would do that a lot. So I just stopped using everything. I stopped using supers. I stopped using. At first, I just stopped using supers, and I would still use my escape and ultimate. I wouldn't even wait. I just do the ultimate. Then I started waking and doing the ultimate, and still using escape. You know, so basically just combos, grab, escape, and I'll do it all. No supers whatsoever. Then I took out escape and ultimate. So I was not doing anything but just straight comboing and, you know, doing the advantage counters and stuff like that, or counter attacks, and do that a lot. It helped me improve as far as learning game mechanics. I can tell you that. Ultimate is just kind of getting in the way. Supers get in the way of that. It really does. I mean, supers leave you so vulnerable, and I found that using them or trying to rely on them too much, it leaves you very, very vulnerable. Very. And that was my problem in the game in the first place. If people knew that, they just knew how to use their supers better. Oh, hi. I deserve it. I found that weird that you would swing towards my guard like that, but yeah, and I got a few of the replays where I won. That's what I'm gonna do with my I don't know if I'll do it today, but maybe tomorrow. I'll do the jump force, and I'll play the replays of when I use supers, so I save some of those when I beat some of the people who, when I first started playing, they would just like beat the crap out of me, and I kind of learned how to use supers better timing and everything. But that was when I'm not gonna lie, like starting out, you're just super reliant on supers. It gets you through. But like I said, it keeps you from learning actual game mechanics. I thought he was coming. Yeah, I am not too good with this guy. He's kind of like, you can tell he's the hybrid between the heavy and the Vanguard. Come on, guys. You know, somebody else will come up behind me and throw me again. No, it's okay. Just keep throwing me. It's fine. Yeah. Even though I fainted, I probably could have parried that. I think I have pressed bar break. Yeah, I'm not really good at it. Some people are just like playing against people that are really good at parrying and even get a light attack off. You literally have to start out just fainting heavy with this guy, with everybody you meet, because otherwise you're not going to get anything. Yeah, see. Yeah. Yeah, if someone's really can parry, you're not getting anything. There's nothing you can do. Exactly. Uber slow, Uber telegraph. Yeah. I can't believe he did that. So that's a warden. No. Oh, okay. Fucking heavy attack. And he took back the zone that quick. Oh, it's not my zone. I was gonna say, that is like, that was pretty sad. It's like you don't even really want to do the unblockable light attack. Which I was kind of excited when I saw we had unblockable light attack, but I'm not anymore. Cause yeah, people, you literally just wait for the unblockable light attack, and this guy's just gonna kill himself. So he's just trying to kill himself. I know that's what you get with people. Yeah, I've done it once or twice way in the beginning. I just don't, just leave the match. Like, shoot, I would just leave. If you felt that strongly about it. I mean, but yeah, this game is much more frustrating than it used to be. It's like it's everybody's parry happy, everybody's parrying everything. You really can't do much. You actually have to be super uber good every single time you play, and it just sucks. It does. It sucks. This game really isn't that much fun anymore. It really isn't. I have more fun playing Jump Force because sometimes. Well, right now the way I'm playing, I can do that and still cause damage and still win matches. So, you know, it's fun for me not using everything, and there's really no. It's like if I really wanted to win, I'd probably use everything, and you know, I want to get actually so good just doing combos and stuff that by the time if I ever decide to start using supers or ultimate, I'd be a wrecking machine, because you know, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Yeah, I stopped using this stuff and I started being able to do a lot of other things. So, getting some of the advantages down, blocking, just getting out of combos without having to use escape, which was my main goal. So, yeah, just not using escape and everything. Everybody sit there and I know they're thinking it. Like, this dude's using these supers. This guy ain't, you know, ultimate, no escape. No escapes. Dang. And then if they get beat, they even doubly salty because this is, yeah. I still have trouble with people who are really good at integrating their combos and supers. And there's just one guy who just uses Luffy. He does 2 attacks, then he does the little hawk dash thing, and then he calls in Bakugo, and then rises you up, and then does his little hand thing, and then does. I mean, he's just so cheap. I mean, I can't even play the guy. And there's some people like that. I still will not play him. I just sit there. I'll let him go ahead and beat my character up. I mean, do whatever you gotta do. I don't care anymore. It's not even worth fighting them. And some of them just like that. It's just like you can't. You're not going to be able to do anything anyway. I mean, you probably. I mean, sometimes you could if I'm more patient and everything. But it's going to be a long, drawn out battle where I'm just blocking because they're doing nothing but attacking, calling in their subs, and yeah, it's just all that. Okay, 1 second. Be right back. Yeah. I think this game, I probably need to just go back to dodging and stop trying to parry pretty much at all for a while. I'm gonna work on the other mechanic. I'm gonna have to, because trying to do stuff just. Can I just attack you? Let me just attack you, please. Can I just attack? No. Right after I say that, I parry, right? Right? Am I right? God. Where? And people are annoying in this game. Who are annoying in this game? I don't know. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna be with Enter Wiggins on this. How we win. How we win. Not to most people, and that's kind of the sad part. But you know, it kind of matters. It does. I just feel like in a game, it gives you so many chances to show that you might be some kind of honorable bloke out there in the world. Nobody is able to do that. I'm gonna sneak up on you and hit you in the head. Come here, dude. I hate that they do that now. They make the little shields above the head scroll across the bottom of the screen, indicate where people are behind you, but it looks stupid as hell. I cannot parry. I cannot effing parry. And there's stuff like that, you know. Why you have 3 people standing there trying to fight one person? Where is the point in that? Like, you have 2 people on them. That should be pretty much enough. If it's not enough, then, you know, adding a 3rd person is only going to pretty much build revenge. Oh, you thought. Come on, dude. Oh, you're not gonna come up here? I thought you would. No one? No one? Oh, I was gonna say, nobody wants to have fun. Now see, I didn't do that on purpose. I actually have a problem where every time I keep trying to push to the side, my controller keeps making it go up for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with that exactly, but I don't know if it's me and just my thumb action or something, but it's been like that. So I tried to tweak a little bit with the dead zone, but yeah, that's kind of what's been happening. So yeah, that definitely was not on purpose, because I was trying to go to the side. Yeah. And I'm not, but you know, these same people though, if they were to face two versus, if they were facing, they're by themselves, 2 people, they would run away. And that's the other thing you find out. Like, these people that are so willing to game people are not even willing to take on 2 people at one time. So you get them all separated, and yeah, they start collapsing like trees or blocks, Legos, I don't know, domino. See that little dragging across the screen where it's not part of the map. It's just the back part of the screen where it used to just be arrows, but now they kind of put a shield on there if they're close enough, and that sucks. Because it makes it look like sometimes there's somebody right behind you, but they're not really right behind you. And I don't think it was always like that. I didn't even know we were winning. I wasn't paying no attention. Yeah, he's not like... Yeah, he don't have no uninterruptible stances. No hyper armor whatsoever. I think. I'm pretty sure he has no hyper armor. I might be wrong. No, I'm right. He has no hyper armor whatsoever. Anywhere. Nothing, not a single one of his moves. I should go up to one of the heroes. Not gonna play with these people anymore. Need to check my stuff again. See if I can actually get an additional feat yet. Doubt it. I don't think until purple, right? You can probably get, because right now all I want to do is take away the on feat that I got, pretty much, without giving me another one, or giving me one I don't really want. You keep trying to make me wear the hat. I'm serious. They are serious about trying to make me wear that hat. Oh, that's a hat everybody else is wearing. And it keeps making me think I'm fighting the freaking Aramusha. Yeah, I'm gonna get his two, just other two executions. The Imperial Takedown or whatever it's called, or I don't know. That's not that great of a one, but the other one is okay. The one that, the where he swings a lot and jumps. Yeah. Definitely not that bad. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to. The only thing I do is go back to not using guard breaks and parries. Or try to, but I don't know how well that's gonna work out. Cause yeah, I can probably do it. But yeah, I was quite proud of myself when I stopped using the super moves and the escapes. Well, the escapes was a harder one, and I still do it every time I do use an escape. I just stop. You know, I don't fight back anymore. I just let them have that match, not the whole match, but that round, I guess. Yeah. And if it's the last match, of course, then they win. But yeah, if I accidentally use it. And I do like his Scorching Deluge, because it does target everybody that is in your vicinity individually. But I've been having fun with Blast Slap also. The Joker's been dodging that crap though. Oh, get on my nerves. And then living through it, like I deal through all this trouble of trying to make sure I don't get executed. And it's not easy. It's not all that easy. And for certain characters, certain characters and playstyle, you're going to get executed no matter what you do. You know. They're going to get you with a heavy somewhere. But on the most part, you can kind of sometimes try to get them to not do it. Or make them end you with a light. He's just so stinking slow. My God.
我らの進撃は烈火疾風のごとくなり討ち取れ
That's why we have so many bots, but somebody's so glitchy bad. It's a bot. Easy, right? I was like, I'm gonna roll out the zone. I'm like, I'm gonna roll out the damn zone, and I'm still outside the zone. God damn it. You always hope it's like me when I try to get revenge in a split second timing that it just, you know, just flakes on me. Oh, I just take it. Should I trust him? Should I trust it? Should I trust it? Should I trust it? Is he gonna do it? Just light attack the hell out of him? I thought you had it, dude. That's what this looks like. You know, you gotta rely on parries and deflects on all the defensive moves to make this guy work, just because of his low ass attacks and everything. And it doesn't, I don't know, it's not really a whole bunch of fun. Yes, this is. And yeah, my revenge just happens to run out right in time. They must have kept getting beat by the Centurion, and then they decided not to go up there no more. This is exactly what it sounds like what happened. Cause yeah, they're just standing there and C. Usually when people do that, I stand in C just because I usually just go after C. That's one of the zones that you should hold on this board. But then usually other people do that, and you didn't see them at C in the beginning. That means they came to C after dying, and yeah, they're just basically gonna stand there. They're just basically gonna sit up there and not do anything. So we could just win with A and B by itself. Dude! Dude, how? God damn it! Come on, man. Am I really dodging that freaking early for that attack? I am dodging too early for that attack. And this is why, you know, I use the downside of C is that if you're there just gonna sit and see more than one person, that means the other two people on the board, and you can lock down C from using the ballista, and if you're just gonna sit there, we can just keep A and B pretty easy, because we're not getting any resistance from anybody. So. Damn, I lost that much health. God damn it. that much. So we're not gonna be able to because
ゾーン A を喪失
us 4 people can't keep these 2 people from getting A. Yeah. The 4 of us cannot. That's it. A and B. A and B. That's all you gotta do is A and B. Because those 2 people are not coming out of C. They are literally going to sit there the whole game. And that's all we gotta do, guys. All we gotta do, A and B. And then keep them off the ballista with C. I mean A, the A ballistas. Because they're never gonna come out, and that's fine. They don't ever have to come out. See, this is what I'm talking about, dude. Why are you up there? I am taking hella damage. All you gotta do, keep A and B.
敵チーム崩壊中敵が奮起した
Oh, he took C. Oh. We got B. We're gonna lose anyway. I can just see. I can see what's gonna happen too. Guys, all we have to do is take A back, or keep A. What are we doing today? Hopefully I can get over there fast enough to make it of any relevance. Nope. That's why I didn't like his shield anymore. It just doesn't even last. It doesn't last. It doesn't even last as long as whatchamacallit. I can't believe I did that. Oh yeah, I did that shit on purpose. Oh, you can kill him. No, you can kill him, dude. Come on. I'm like, ah, that fire took all. He has, and then he has no health, or he has a low defense or something. I don't know, but his health gets drained. Like, I got hit with that fire. I don't know if I got hit with an attack at the same time, but man, that was all of it. I threw my fireball and got hit with that, and that was. Well, I guess it is his ultimate. I guess you could call it fourth feet damage. I guess you could say that's why. Yeah, that might be it. I don't know. I should use it again and see if I actually can do that much damage, dude. I ate all of it. Just. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not. It's besides his zone attack. I don't know. Like I said, he's so. I don't know. I kind of feel like he's really super defensive oriented, and people that don't do defense real well, me, can't use them all that effectively, maybe. Sorry. So, anyway, yeah. Wow. Yeah, the new Charlie Angels remake. Oh my goodness. Ah, I was talking about that. Like, oh no, I was saying something online about it. Yeah, but damn. And the people they chose for, I'm just like, the chick that y'all just used for the Terminator movie probably looked like a better fit for Charlie's Angels. I mean, she's not pretty or gorgeous or anything. She's not gorgeous or anything, but she looks good enough that, and then she looks actually tough. So, like, the chicks they chose, Kristen Stewart, that really tall brown chick, and a really shorter brown chick, I'm just like, those bitches don't look like they didn't even wash a dish in their life. That's seriously. They look so weak. So utterly weak. And I know Drew Barrymore, Cameron Diaz, and Lucy Liu didn't look as buff as shit, but man, I don't know. They still had they were still beautiful women, except for Lucy Liu. I don't think Lucy Liu is attractive at all. The most she has attractive moments where a certain angle she looks okay, but her eyes and face do not work for me. Well, it's good because it's not like she's vying for my attention anyway. Oh my gosh. But yeah, there was still at least, I don't know, and Drew Barrymore was like, they're all small and skinny too. Like I said the same thing, and then when they were fighting, it's like, but they didn't try to muscle through their fights or anything. They pretty much did their whole Charlie's Angel thing, and I don't know. I didn't mind it like that. Just like I didn't mind the whole idea of Black Widow taking on 3 grown men, or Salt getting that big old fight scene with Salt, and was that Salt? It might have been the other movie, but still. It's not like they have many attractive women that also look buff, and they can also act. It's not really many of them. They just, some of them are able to pull off of I can kick your ass vibe, and they can act like it. These 3 chicks cannot. That's why, like, even I watched Twilight. Watch the last Twilight where she turns into a vampire and she's punching rocks and acting all tough. I'm like, it just doesn't fit. I'm sorry, this shit, that doesn't fit, dude. There's no toughness in you. There's nothing at all. Even as a vampire, I think you would still be cowering behind trees and everything. You being in that fight, that last fight whatsoever, was kind of stupid. It was very far-fetched. and actually not dying in the first 3 or 4 seconds. Very, very far-fetched. They just had to suspend all disbelief. All of it. Every last inch of it. To believe that you were doing anything in that fight. But still, they gave it an attempt. And the problem is, it's just like the same problem. That's why, you know, Terminator, the new Terminator bombed, and why new Ghostbusters bombed, and why the James Bond is gonna bomb. Is because y'all spent all this time hyping it up, and all this wokeness, and you know, women are finally doing stuff. Like, hold on a second now. Y'all trying to bolster these new action females, like women have done this forever, blah blah blah, or some crap like that. But hold on a second. We had Buffy, or let's just Wonder Woman had a TV series. Wonder Woman then became a movie way later on. We've had damn it, Buffy. We've had Xena Warrior Princess. We had Long Kiss Goodnight. We've had the first Charlie's Angels, the first two, which actually were kind of were successful. Yeah, like I just said, Salt. You had Salt. You had I had named a few. I can't remember. Jumpin' Jack Flash was a Whoopi Goldberg. That was an action comedy stuff, but still, there's still so many more. I can't think right now. I don't know what I'm trying to fight, but yeah, I mean, we've had a plethora of women in acting roles, and men have supported these women in their acting roles because they wanted to see some cute chicks kick butt. And they loved it. Men loved it when they started seeing pictures of girls with fucking guns. You can never turn around and say someone didn't like my movie because they don't want to see females in an action role. You can't say that. The internet collectively lost its mind. The first chick to take a picture with a damn AR-17. Man. Yeah, I mean, it's seriously, there's nothing. I mean, Xena ran for years, Buffy ran for years, and you know the Buffy's biggest crowd was young teenage men, older teenage men. I watched Buffy. At first I wasn't on Buffy, but then I started watching Angel. So when I started watching Angel and Buffy had a few parts in there, I was like, and then there was Spike was in it, and I liked Spike's character a lot. Yeah, I did. I liked the actor. I liked the way they portrayed him and everything. He had a lot of stupid moments, but you know, that's showbiz. They gotta put stupid things in there to make you, or they can't move the story along. But yeah, I like the whole Angel, Angela's, Buffy dynamic and junk like that. So then I watched Buffy, and then I went back to the beginning and watched Buffy. And I had always watched Demon Princess, and then I watched Charm. Also, forgot about that one too. It's just so many. And then A Long Kiss Goodnight, I watched that so long. Man, that movie was. I think it was one of the first movies that had a cute female spy type action. You know, I was gonna try to. I was like, I'm gonna try to understand that heavy. Probably not gonna time it right, even if you want to parry it. Oh, about that. I was gonna see if he was gonna kick, and I was gonna be able to dodge it today. Because I am horrible against dodging his kicks for some reason. Every day. I mean, I used to play Centurion so much. And these are, of course, are not the most elite players right now. You can tell. I should have been parried 7 ways to Sunday on any of those heavy attacks. Excuse me. I had the same situation just recently, being in a crowd, fighting Shaolin. No, it's a freaking kid trying to attack him in the crowd, thinking, oh, the crowd will match my movement. I want to jump down and kill him, but oh. I mean, I don't even think I got the indicator from the Highlander's head block for attack. Only gave me one from the Centurion for some reason. Yeah, we were doing great, and then it just turned around like it always does. And sometimes it just never turns out. The one Centurion things all Centurions know how to do. Man, I tried to dodge back. I need to stop doing that when I'm standing right next to him. I do it a lot. I know we need beef, but we need them not to have it more. No, we need beef, of course. Need all of them. All of them. What is that? And why are you using it? Is that for yourself? Told you we couldn't have them. This dude doesn't kick. He really doesn't. I don't think I've seen him kick once. Me or... Oh yeah, he did try to kick everyone when I was over at A and I was next to the... Ah, god damn it. I had my back to the opening. I was gonna jump down and get that guy in the head. That never panned out. I'll be damned. Like this, it's usually, I'm usually on the receiving end of this crap. Except we never make it come back. We never come back. We do good, and then they come back, and then they just take the lead, and we never get it back. This time we got it back. And it really is most of the time bad sequencing, and that's the frustrating part about it. It's just the way you look back and you know I should have went here instead of there. especially in those last few minutes when you're breaking. Like I should have went over here, like I thought I should, but instead I decided to do this instead. Yeah. Or sometimes how it's silly to choose to revive, even though I do. But instead, I could just go take a zone, or you know, something, clear B or something, or work on B, do something to B, scare B into doing what I wanted to do. But yeah, it's fun. So yeah, back to what I was saying. It's not the fact that you got or that women are taking lead roles or doing action roles or anything like that. It's just the why you're doing it, and the fact that you got to make sure everybody knows this is why we're doing it. Because men have been dominating the film roles all too long. Just I don't know how that's really that true. Like I said, tons of the most successful series were almost all women cast. Golden Girls. I watched Golden freaking Girls. I watched Golden Girls from the beginning to the end. Of course, not action, but I was the whole female cast. Old ladies. We watched Golden Girls from the beginning to the end. Fried Green Tomatoes. We watched that crap. We're like we all the great some of the man, they've been at the forefront all the time, and all this stuff is bullshit. And we all know it's bullshit, and that's why it's not making any. You're not making waves, and you're not making any money. You're just throwing money away. Barely, most of them are barely cutting even. None of them are making a profit. So, and it's just that's what makes it dumb. If y'all would shut up, if y'all would just shut up and just make a movie, replace it a movie, or redid. If y'all just shut up and did the James Bond thing and replaced the James Bond with a female, people probably would have went to go see it and may not even bat an eye. I can think of. I mean, I watched Supergirl when she first came out back then with Christopher Reeve was Superman. We had no problem with it. We had never had a problem with it. All the countless series and shows and everything. Watch it all the time and time again. Oh well, yeah, I said Sucker Punch, the fucking girl from Kick-Ass, all the Underworld, Resident Evil. I mean, it's just so bad. And that's just all my beef is with it. I mean, and then y'all keep. And apparently that's not the only problem with it. It's just that people are watching these movies and they're just bad. And they're actually bad because you tell them that you're going to be trying to send a message to it, and they, once again, probably might not even bat an eye if you had to tell them beforehand. So now people won't even go to these movies to even give them a chance, and that's why you're losing money on them. Because you've already preached them to death, and now they're just like, well, I'm not even going to bother. And they don't. And it's kind of sad. And then it's kind of sad in a way. It's just like, y'all just, all you gotta do is do a good story and... I think everybody's pretty much gotten good at pulling back their parries. Oh, well, I'm salty. I thought my guy had just won, and mistakenly it was his guy, so I thought I was about to have some help, and did not. I thought he was going to attack him because he was getting his guy was getting executed, but that's not what was going on. Talking about misreading the landscape. Yeah, I just wish, you know. Yeah, I just kind of wish he has all this crap. I just know it's going to be a long time before that happens. And it's going to be a long time before it happens for the dumbest of reasons. You got radar, buddy. I like you can hide. Well, you can, but not with that character. I was part of getting his own. I think. I saw a plus 100. Doesn't that what I mean? Are you seriously just sitting here emoting? I'm not scared of you, Hero Kiri. I'm salty. Good job, Blackfire. I thought you were just gonna stand there. Why you parrying me and you not parrying this damn Lawbringer? Damn, he's swinging at you too. Where'd you come from even? Well, good thing I remember about his uninterruptible stance at the last effing second. Oh, come on! Oh, and I blocked the wrong way. I'm stupid. I just wanted to get his own out because I probably could have took out the other Zhanhu. And we once again lost all his own. That's the problem with this game. Yeah, it's not so much as just losing the matchup, it's losing the zone. You can't get zone. I swear, I don't know what this guy's offering. And I didn't remember that time. Wow! That didn't kill him. You know, that's the other problem I have with this. His side-stepping moves do no damage. I mean, they do low ass damage. The only time that I do a side-stepping move where if it was Shaolin, he would have died. Like if it was Shaolin doing his side-step move, he would have died. And I would have been, yeah, he's got to have the bare sliver of life for that thing to even kill a person and get an execution. That's the annoying part about it. His side-step moves do no damage. That worked. Did that really just happen? Well, I shouldn't have tried that. And yeah, I always forget that after parry don't guard break, just heavy attack. Or whatever it is you can get in. I've been doing that. Yeah, I've been doing that for so long. Parry and attack. Oh. Yeah, my game's been going back and forth. Just before I started streaming, I played a game and had 14 takedowns and what, 2 deaths. Then the next game it was what, 6 deaths and 1 takedown, and then the next game it was 10 takedowns and something, I don't know. Yeah, it keeps going back and forth. I don't know what to do about it. I kept saying I was gonna go into training and just get a bot in level 3 and just sit there and fight for a while with pretty much everybody. And which I still probably should do. I don't even do it for everybody, just for one person, just to get the basic mechanics down. That's still part of my biggest part of my problem. And I'm also thinking that I have to go back to using the controller the way that it's set up so that you don't have to move your fingers ever off any of the sticks. Only one I'd have to move my finger off of would be to do feats. That would be the only time I'd have to move my finger. Because my first feat is on the start button. My zone is on the directional left. Yeah, I don't screw around with the zone anymore. I used to, and it's the difference in controllers, because the first controller I had was a PlayStation controller. No, it was the Steam controller, and it was kind of flatter between the button and the trigger, so you could hit them easier at the same time for your zone. And that was okay. So I barely, more than likely I would accidentally do a zone than sometimes, because I accidentally hit both the buttons at the same time. And very rarely did I just throw out a heavy attack because the zone didn't register. But after that I switched to the PlayStation controller or Xbox controller. It was one or the other. I had a PlayStation controller for a second, and that was easier. But then when I got to the Xbox controller, the way it's set up, it is not easier. I couldn't zone after that. Not consistently enough. Like 90% of the time, I was missing this actual zone. So I just gave up on it and put it on the button. I figured I'd never use the first feat, and that was before everybody was using the little angry shout thing from Shinobi and Orochi. At the time, nobody was using that little shout. And then I guess an update and they improved it or something, and then everybody and their cousin had it on Orochi after that. And they were just like, they figured they're just gonna kill people with Orochi anyway, so they don't need bounty hunters. Which was the only thing, or the run while out of stamina. Nobody runs on out of stamina anyway. Running don't do you no good. But yeah, so then I switched like that. But now I came across it last night while I was playing. It's just the distance to sit there, switch direction, to feint, get back and switch your direction so I can attack again from a different direction. I have a delay because I have to get my finger back to the stick after the feint to make that even viable to work. The problem with switching like that is I'd have to use 2 fingers up top, which I don't do, which probably hurts me also. which I could probably zone better if I were like that. Play with all 6 fingers instead of 4 fingers and 2 thumbs. But yeah. And the problem playing with the other way is all the accidental clicking. That's the problem. And then just learning it in general. But I mean, I was doing okay with it for a little bit, but man, it was a little bit more frustrating than I wanted to do, so I went back. So yeah, I might have to start messing around with that again. Because that delay is enough to slow down me immediately tacking after feigning. Because if I don't delay it, just wait until my finger gets back to the stick to switch directions. And I have to get back squarely with the stick and switch to the direction, or sometimes it'll just, if I try to mash over there, it'll just stay in the same direction or something, or go in a direction I don't want it to, and blah blah blah. And that's what happened. So I just have to, yeah. That's the only choice I really have, is to go back so I don't have to move my fingers as little as possible. So everything I need to do is always under a finger, and can be activated with relative ease. Now, but of course that's training a whole new muscle memory and everything. I don't know how long it would take. It would probably take a while. It was difficult, and I had tried it for about a week. And I was getting there, but yeah, I had good moments. Just didn't want to sit here and learn how to do a whole nother controller configuration again for this game, which would be the biggest change other than, flipping my attack button and bindings and stuff. Then there was a problem with the I had to put observe so I can quick chat and everything. It got into weird places, so as I moved the buttons around, quick chatting simply holds the observe button and see with the buttons are all over the freaking place. It would have been nice to keep the buttons where they were, but it wouldn't. I couldn't get it to do that. I like the activator switch and everything. Let's see if I can get it to switch. Everything up on him gets carried with the quickness. Even for people who don't even seem like they're going to parry. You have to have him on the last slither of life. Yeah. Should've just went to C in the first place. Well, he would have been there in a second anyway, and I would have died. Damn, dude. That's the thing about also that I'm not really liking about him, is that he only has 2-hit combos. That's one of those things. I just don't like that. Why doesn't he have a 3-hit chain? I mean, he technically does. He technically has 3-hit chains. You have to use the zone though. One of those part of that chain has to be a zone. I didn't even see that guy. I kind of just rolled respectively. I didn't even see him. I'm like, we just got the zone. My finger's all. Oh! Why is this guy falling? Why is my own guy following me? What is going on? Come on, dude. I guess it's... Come on. Why was my teammate running behind me the whole time? Dude is throwing, man. Dude is throwing. I think people be doing that stuff. They have their little friends in the game. They're like, when they see him in the match and it's on the other team, they just start throwing for him. It does nothing else explains this crap. I don't know why I just sat there and let those fly. He was out of stamina. Even when I bait people, I can't take advantage of the bait for some reason. I always do something stupid. And I baited him twice, and I could have actually used it as a bait instead of just letting myself. I think when people kill me, they think I'm, when I get back around them, they think I'm actually coming after them sometimes. Like I'm never going to switch to the next person. Like they do sometimes. It's just be funny, like, cause no matter what, even if somebody comes up there and just starts waylaying them, and I just stand there, watching them get waylaid by someone behind them, and they're just sitting there focused on me, and they keep trying to swing at me, but the guy behind them is just working them over. Hey, how did I fall? Oh, he must have been doing his thing. What are you doing? Why didn't you raise him? Oh, I can't get off of this. Why? Why couldn't I get over that? Yeah, I was gonna die. I was stuck right there, like on the lip of the stairs for some reason. Like, I was just wanting him to step forward and get me caught in this trap with him, and I'm like, oh, right, stamina. I'm already out of stamina. I hate everybody. It was funny. Okay. We're gonna lose this one too, but it's okay. That's what everybody's doing. It's like mostly it's just this guy's not gonna have much if you parry with him. If you don't parry or deflect. Not every character's like that though, and that's the thing about it. It's like, and not every character you have to parry or deflect with, even though they can. I mean. Yeah, I deserve that. Wait a second, I don't deserve that. What am I talking about? I didn't do anything. That should knock me off. No, I thought I was off. Because that was an unblockable. I should have been flung off the outside of the flesh. It has the pushback when you do heavies like that, so I don't know why that was still on like. Yeah, that was weird though. That was weird. I gotta admit. Seriously, I should have been waylaid. And they're gonna take B. This guy's gonna follow me. Instead of going to defend B. Ah! God! This is a little too much, guys. Come on, man. You okay, buddy? Well, I got a shield, so yeah, I'm good. Bye. Just bye. You're done. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. Oh, hell. Oh, I was hoping to die. I got my last fucking laugh. Anyway. Oh, that would take us back to 10,000. What are you doing? You should probably focus on the person that's attacking you. There we go. Love that longbow. I've been missing like the last few shots that I've gotten. I've been missing. He's been dodging the hell out of it. That guy that got hit by it, he just dodged too early and then tried to dodge again. The only reason why he got hit. I mean, see, last game, 1 takedown, like 5, 6 deaths. This game, 12 takedowns and 5 deaths. Man, he's got low health. Yeah, he's definitely a guy. I wouldn't say exactly turtle him, but yeah, I wouldn't say turtle him, but definitely be more defense oriented than I don't know normally would. Like I said, there's like not every character is like that. Most characters you don't even have to really parry with. Parry just adds to their defense. And opens up more offensive options, but it's not even necessary for a lot of them. Orochi's one of them. I mean, he can kill people without parries or deflects. Shaolin, I used to play him without parrying, and I still don't deflect him really, especially not on purpose much. But not any intentional deflects. Shaolin's like that. Peacekeeper's like that. She can murder somebody without deflecting even once. Or parrying. Shaman's like that, really good at it. Aramusha can annihilate somebody like that. Shigoki can, and Kensei can, and yeah, most of Kensei stuff is his hyper armor, and yeah, Jorm can, Lawbringer can, but he definitely is all like, you know, you got 4 moves, your parts of your move set is from parry, so why would you not parry with Lawbringer? And then people that have stuff like that where they can follow up after the parry, yeah. I would have to say Centurion is probably one of those that's going to have to parry at some point. That's to say. I mean, sometimes they don't. I mean, if they get the kick in and they get you grabbed and put you up against the wall, it's pretty much over. So, yeah. Especially if they grab you, then kick you up against the wall, then do that stuff. Nobody ever really does it like that, though. I guess they might run out of stamina. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. But still, I just wish all the crap was out. Like I said, we were all getting along. We were all having a good time. And someone said it, Candace Owens said it. She was like, you know, life got so good that people had to start inventing problems. They had to start inventing things to complain about. And I'm like, that's pretty much spot on, because if people would stop complaining about all this crap and focus on the things that really need to get done, you know, helping out families, making sure people aren't growing up in bad neighborhoods, you know, paying attention to these troubled folks that turn around and be school shooters. You guys aren't really paying attention because you're busy at your face to Facebook, and these kids are sitting up there crying. I'm pretty sure they've all cried for help at some point, and everybody ignored it, and they just let them, and they got pushed and pushed and pushed by whatever that was pushing them, and they pretty much snapped. So that's, you know, it's just nobody's paying attention. And we start complaining about this old stuff and quit trying to be offended and trying to be so damn woke. Oh, I thought it was funny. Yeah. Obama himself said, you know, woke ain't nothing. Woke is not activism. Y'all need to get over that. It's some children do, being woke. It's nothing. All this cancel culture and stuff like that, it's stupid. All this stuff going back and removing statues and stuff, it's all dumb. It's just dumb. It's part of history. And if you don't remember your history, if you try to remove it, try to keep it in books that people aren't reading, it's going to repeat itself. It does. History always does. We might not turn around and enslave black people, but I'm pretty sure we can enslave somebody. Like, I'm pretty sure it could come around. I doubt it happened here, but they still do it in other places, so I don't know. Anyway, enough preaching and stuff like that. Like I said, I like movies. I love good movies. I don't care who's playing and who's what, but it's the premise behind this bullshit. It's just, like, I watch Along with the Gods. Like, movies like Along with the Gods and freaking Interstellar, which is like a mess. Interstellar is a mess. It doesn't even make sense if you think too much about it. Damn, what are all my movies? I actually have to go to my library, because I have all the Underworlds. I have all the Resident Evils. I have all the what's another series I have? I have all the Saw movies. I have all the Mission Impossible. I don't have the last one though. I have all the Insidious. I have every last Insidious. I have all the Iron Mans. I have all the Thors. I have all the Captain Americas. I got both Kick-Ass, Kill Bill, freaking both King Kong, Kubo and the Two Strings, Kiss of the Dragon, Land of the Dead, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, got Logan, all the Die Hards, got Lone Survivor, Looper, Lucky Number 11. Lucky Number 11, if y'all haven't seen that, that's a movie I should watch. Man on Fire, Man of Steel, 2 of the Avengers. I don't have the last 2 yet. $1 Million Baby.
Shut up and sit down. Romantic, isn't it? Shut up and sit down.
Just like movies, good stories. Tell a good story. Sure, there's gonna be you watch Cinema Sins and you see some of the stories that you really like weren't that great of stories maybe, but still, you do suspend disbelief to watch some of these stories. And in those movies where you don't even realize you're suspending disbelief, so you can go ahead and keep enjoying the story, it's a credit to the story. And that's what it is. And people just don't understand that, you want to make all these movies, you want to get a message across. People have been getting a message across in movies since movies have started. And what makes it stupid is the thing that you actually have to do is a message that's already been put across, a message that has been defeated and many, many times over. Everything you people complain about, a lot of these movies are failing, didn't apply to all the things that succeeded. Yours doesn't succeed because you guys are trying to cram ideology down people's throats, and you're saying it before they even watch the movie. Back in the past, people would put a movie out and then talk about the movie and what they were trying to say. And people are like, oh, so that, and it kind of left a bit of a mystery. But when you start out like that, and then you're trying to say it's all because women are oppressed. Well, women are kind of oppressed. Women are depressing. God damn it. Gosh damn, women have been depressing. But we've loved the hell out of them, and we loved all the parts that they played. And we watched them and followed them all this time, all of them. Lost in Translation is a movie I don't have, and I might get it. The Lost in Translation was such an awesome movie. No action whatsoever. Just Scarlett Johansson and Bill Murray. Probably my favorite part that Scarlett Johansson ever played. Especially, yeah, it's just hands down. A lot of Bill Murray movies. I don't have any at all. Actually, crap. I gotta say that. Anyway, I'm done rambling on. Hope y'all guys had a good time. I don't mean to get too preachy, but it's just, it's a facet of life that's always in people's faces. I know people probably go to watch people play to get away from that stuff, but if I think of something, I just gotta say something. It's the same thing like if someone was in my chat and they happen to bring up a subject, I would talk to them about it. We keep it civil and everything. I don't mind talking about anything. I'll give you my opinion, you give me your opinion. I will contemplate your opinion a lot longer than you might contemplate mine, because I do that, and that's usually what I do. If I have an opinion about something, someone gives me a conflicting opinion, I will take their opinion and load it like into a hypothetical gun and shoot those ideas and my opinion and try to defeat it point by point by point. And sometimes I find that I might be wrong and that they have a point about certain things, and I will concede that point. Sometimes it happens days later, and then bringing it back up days later, and people are like, what the hell are you talking about? But yeah, still. But yeah, I don't try to be unfair about it or anything. And I don't try to turn people off by being preachy, but this is my life. And then that's what YouTubers kind of bring you. I mean, they bring you their gameplay and their skills, but you lose with them, you win with them. I mean, they talk to you about stuff. A lot of them do. They talk to you about their life and bring you, and we're sharing our life with you. And that's what anybody in the entertainment industry strives to do. We're trying to share a piece of ourselves with people. Hope they like it, and they will continue on the journey with you or her or him or for as long as you're able. I think it's nice. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it now. Talked long enough. I'll try to stream. I'll probably be able to stream tomorrow and Friday. I'll be off next week. I don't know so much. We got a Thanksgiving thing, and the other guys are on a vacation, so I might not get to do much. I'm gonna try to do this J-Force video. Maybe try some other things. We'll see. Mostly it's just motivation and timing. Mostly motivation. I'm just being honest. Yeah. Well, you know what? I got 3 subscribers, but I really think I need to just start live streaming later in the day, which makes it hard because they're always home later in the day. I'm just gonna have to start telling her. But we're about to have this baby also, so I don't know. Now would be a good time to try it. Maybe after we get the baby and everything settled in, I can start expanding. Because streaming during the week at noon Nobody that does games really is going to be out watching, maybe. But anyway, y'all have a good day. We will see you later. And don't hurt nobody or yourselves. Have a good time.